Good day, everyone. My name is John Louis Bibitito, and in this video, let's talk about how a tropical cyclone affects the economy as well as the ecology positively and negatively. But before everything else, a tropical cyclone, as we all know, is an intense spinning storm that typically forms over tropical oceans. It can sometimes refer to as hurricane or typhoon. But take note that no matter varied its names, its effects are the same as vast, and yes, even in the ecology, it can cause changes that are far beyond the area where they make landfall. Number one here is the coastal changes. These include beach erosion, dune destruction, overwash, inundation and island breaching, marsh erosion, and coastal cliff erosion. Number two is forest, wetland, and aquatic changes. From uprooting trees, defoliation of vegetation, to influencing change in the species richness, light, temperature, oxygen level, and humidity levels. In connection, our number three effect occurs because this has great implication for birds, lizards, fish, and other animals, especially with regards to habitats, food availability, and predation. Another effect include us, people, and our livelihood. We can be killed, injured, or lost. It can destroy our houses and properties. It can bring power outages, lack of access to good medical care and medical supplies, and limited access to major roads and cities which can further complicate things. Okay, so now since our livelihood is affected, this tells us too that tropical cyclones can influence our economy. Number one here is the loss of productivity. This usually rules out workers from being able to report to their jobs, causing significant declines in terms of revenue. Number two is the effects on agriculture. The cutback in food supplies is after the direct destruction of vegetation, crops, orchards, and livestock, or indirectly through long-term losses of soil fertility. Number three is inflation, which can raise consumer prices since the tropical cyclone devastated most of the agricultural regions and other resources. Another is the spike in sales. We all know that typhoons tend to incite fear among the general population, and this can lead to the emergence of panic buying of essential items that can pump significant money into local economies. In contrast to all, I wanted also to add the positive effects of typhoon, and this is known to be inciting innovation and adaptation. This is actually noticeable in some companies that innovate with their product and services for future occurrences of the typhoon. And of course, to people who already learn how to manage their finances in times of climate crisis. Just a reminder to those who are listening that no great storm can conquer a man who's responsive to the needs of time and adaptive to the change in time. So be that man. Thank you, and that's all.